Hey everyone, Terry Gigi here. Today I'm going to show you a few of the things that I've changed in my home that I mentioned a couple of videos ago. It's just little decor changes and they are all using what I had already. And I'm going to teach you a little bit about mixing different styles and making it work, because I believe that if you love your decor, it works. If it has a story for you, it works. It doesn't matter what a magazine would think or other YouTubers would think. It just matters if it makes you feel good. And as you know, your decor, you can change all the time, anytime you want. I have a big bin in my barn of just decor pieces and I can pull from them all the time. And I've had them for years. It's very rare anymore that I would go to Hobby Lobby and buy something, maybe one piece. In fact, let me show you something I just got. Okay, recently, Scott and I drove between Austin and Dallas. And we realized we were going to go right through Waco. So we parked and went in Magnolia Home. And I just got these stuck in here. This is nothing. This is not on purpose, y'all. It's just here. Anyway, this vase I thought was absolutely gorgeous. Now this is timeless. I can use this vase, urn, whatever you want to call it. I can use this for years and years and years. Why? Because it's timeless, because it looks old and kind of chippy. And anyway, it was so beautiful. So I did buy this. This is a decor piece. I knew when I saw it, I'm going to have it for years. It's not trendy. It's nothing like that. And the price is still on the bottom. Y'all, it's Marie Distressed Crackle Vase Tall. It came in another size that was smaller, I think. $22. That was a bargain. This thing is heavy. And Magnolia used to be kind of expensive. And some of the things in there were, but I found so many things in there to be reasonable. And it's not really even my style, but something like that totally works. So that's what we're going to talk about as I show you my home. Now, other thing, and then we'll get started, I promise. We are redoing our kitchen, as in we've got a new stove. Okay, what we had was stainless steel dishwasher, cream colored sink, a yellowy cream, like ceramic or whatever sinks are made of, a white stove that had seen better days. We had to put a microwave on the counter, white, and we have a white fridge. So it's all mixed up. So we just got a new stove, stainless steel. We've got a new microwave on the way, stainless steel, and it's going to be built in so I can get the microwave off the counter. We're going to get a new cool stainless steel coffee maker. And we're debating on our fridge. Y'all, there's this new fridge. It's probably been out for years. It's called Bespoke. It's by Samsung. It has good reviews. We saw it in Home Depot or Lowe's, both. And you can design it. It's glass on the front, flat. There's no handles. You just pull it open from the bottom. It is so cool, y'all. And it has this little double drawer that Scott's obsessed with. And I almost have to get this fridge because he's obsessed. And he doesn't ever care what I buy. So, I almost have to make him happy. I want a counter depth fridge. But this fridge is so cool. If you want to go look it up online, you'll see what I mean. But it comes in stainless steel, and that's great. But it also comes in the glass, and there's a white one, but it's kind of got a grayish white to it. I don't know, in some lighting it looks bright white, in some lighting it looks like a gray white. It is so cool, and it's got black in the middle and black. That it goes black dividing the top doors, and then black dividing the doors from the freezer, because we do like this style of fridge that we have now. We could keep the fridge we have now, y'all, but Scott says, if not now, when? Why wait? Let's do it now so we can enjoy it. Okay, now we're gonna go look at the decor that I've done, just a couple little things, and talk you through it. First, I thought I would show y'all Coco. Come here, kitty. And let you see that she's alive and well. And when I open the blinds on the door over here, she comes right to the sun and loves it. So one day I was feeling down. I was just like a month ago. I was just feeling down and I just needed something to give me hope or something, y'all. It was just one of those days. And I said, you know what? What makes me feel good? The beach, yes. But what about Paris? Paris is our touchstone. Paris is what makes Scott and I. It changed our lives. We've been many, many times, as you know, if you've watched my channel. And I thought, you know what? I'm Parising up my house. So you may be thinking, well, Parising up your house, but how do you do that when you have beachy decor? Here's how you do it. Okay, as we go about this video, I want you to know that there's no rules when I'm decorating. I have no rules and I don't have a style, but I just put what I like, okay? So for now, we don't have drapes or anything. We have these blinds that go up and down, and we love them because it keeps the window wide open, and it's like Coco's TV as well. This was a grouping. This was a grouping of beachy things. So cute. I absolutely loved it, and I moved it to another part of my house, and I'll show you what I did because I do love it. But I changed it out for this picture, that print, whatever it is. My mom and dad gave it to us years ago, and it is so beautiful. It makes me so happy. This particular print reminds Scott and I of how many times we've walked on this walk, and how many there's a spot over here, there's a little lake and this little area, and we hopped the fence and we sat there and drank wine, and then we got poured on with my brand new Louis Vuitton, and it's a whole thing, and I've told you that story. This is what this reminds me of. But what I love about the picture in this room, in this house, is it's got greens and light blues, and I love the reflection of the water, and I just think it goes with the beachy colors. All right, so what I did, I took this stuff from other parts of my house and just put it on the mantle to make the mantle look French, but I mixed it. Okay, so I got her down. I got her at a flea market in Paris years ago. I have this little book that's got the light blue cover, put a little greenery, and that is an automatic candle that comes on at night. I'm also gonna do a video on night lighting in your home to make it feel so cozy and so amazing. I have a lot of tips and tricks, and I will show those to you at another day. Here is the center. Oh wait, I forgot about this thing, needs to be shoved down. So just ignore this piece of brown. Anyway, okay, so here is beachy things. You know, I'm hiding the Roku wire. I'm hiding this, there's an outlet there that we just put a flat plate on. And there's another wire over here that we're hiding that I don't even know. No, that's not a wire, there's nothing there. Okay, anyway, and the Roku is right there, but somehow it's positioned where it still works with the clicker just perfect. Okay, so I put a big shell here. I put a couple of, what are those, starfish that I've had for years. And I just crammed these in, y'all, crammed them in. No big deal. Put that there. And I think it's just, I like it, okay? I don't know, you may hate it, but I like it. And I would love, y'all, love to redo my fireplace. I don't know, I can't make a decision. Okay, over here is a bottle that I got years ago from Magnolia Home. It just so happens. We were in Waco. And I just put a stack of antique French books I got in a flea market, another flea market in Paris. A little bit more of that greenery. It's just crammed back there, y'all. And I mean, there's nothing holding it in there but, you know, the books. And this Eiffel Tower is so sweet. And it's the first Eiffel Tower I ever got in Paris on our very first trip. So it means a lot, and I love it there. And you're supposed to do things kind of in groups of 3. I kind of have 3 things here, but you know what? I don't really here. I have 2 things. Well, I have the book, so it's kind of 3 things. Okay, over here, is a wall hanging. I promise you, I probably paid $15 for it years ago, like at Marshall's. I just liked the colors and I needed to fill a space. I took this out, this was in my hall going horizontal, and I stuck it here, and I think the colors are just beautiful. And when you're sitting on the couch, all these little mirrors, as you can see, reflect light. Sometimes you'll see the palm tree in them. And I just love this thing. And it is kind of a filler, I admit. I don't know, maybe I'll find something different someday, but it just works above this chair here. And so there's that. Okay, here is a table next to my white fridge, soon to be a different color, I think. Of course, the mirror, you've seen this before, but this is my decorating moment always. I change this up all the time. Well, that particular day, it was all beachy, and I thought, I'm changing it. So all I did was take this is an arrangement I had on the mantle at the fireplace. Y'all, I'm not working for Magnolia Home, but that just happens to be another bottle that matches the other one. This is another automatic candle that comes on at night. There's a little vase my mom got me. That's some Queen Elizabeth coins. And this is, I need to change this sign. I've had it like this forever, since probably 3 weeks, and I usually change it weekly. This is my second Eiffel Tower I got in Paris. It's super heavy duty, and I just think it's beautiful. And I think it says, yeah, it says Paris, but I don't like seeing writing like that, especially when I have writing right there. So there's that. And this nest reminds me of some friends of mine. We had a little saying called rest in the nest. And that's like resting in God's care. So I just leave that little nest there. Down here, again, beachy and Paris. There's my favorite photo of us. Gosh, I can't tell you how many years ago that was. As you can see, my hair was nice and thick. Anyway, we're standing in front of the Louvre, and I just love that picture. And it's kind of in a Parisian-like frame. But then next to it, I have the beach is where my heart is, a little, you've seen that. It used to be on the fireplace. And I just got this piece of coral in about the past few months, or I don't know, from my mother-in-law. It came from Hawaii when they lived there in the 60s. And I guess that's back when you could take coral home. So here it has meaning because that came from when Scott lived in Hawaii as a child. This was given by a dear sweet friend named Fancy, and I love it so much. And there's another memory. So, and there's where my Roomba lives, underneath there. That's where it charges. So anyway, I think you see what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna show you something else. Okay, this is just a little corner in my kitchen that we're working on right now. And I got these things from Scott's mom when Scott's dad passed away. She gave me these. They all came from Hawaii, again in the 60s. This is one of those things where you put little toothpicks in, and they used to do this at parties, and I just think it's so cool. And here's a mini version of the same type of thing. That's a little tiki god they got there. And I happen to have this little tray, pineapple of my eye. And I have a little trivet there that we use a lot. We just pull it over to put something hot on when we're cooking. So that works well. And then I have kind of a little Frenchy lamp. Now I did change the shade out to white, but it made this lamp so bright. And this lamp comes on every morning and goes off around 10, and then it comes on again in the evening. Okay, this is the last little thing I did. This used to be a beachy picture print, and I just have had this in my decor bin forever. I've used it over and over in different places. No, actually, this was hanging in our bathroom. So I moved it here to give it a little bit more French in this room. And then over here, I have this plate rack that I change out all the time, and it had fish pictures on it for the summer, like beachy plates, not pictures, plates. And I grabbed these plates out of my drawer, and I just think they just remind me of the kind of decor that is sometimes in Paris apartments. Just simple, cute, funky, I don't know. These came from Walmart, but I just think it looks cute. And as I'm looking at it now, even the little scroll work looks a little French. So that's something else you can do, is just anything you like goes. That's my motto. Okay, y'all, so that's my little bit of a decor update. Oh, there is one more thing. Pause. Okay, I mentioned that I had a grouping in the den that was above that chair where I hung the Eiffel Tower print. This is where I moved it to. It drives me crazy that the thermostat's in the middle of this wall. Okay, let me show you. There's the guest room and there's the mermaid bedroom right there. So I wish the thermostat obviously was above this, and then I could put something really nice here, but nothing would work. So I ended up moving the grouping here, and I love it. Every piece of this grouping is meaningful. It's not Frenchy, it's beachy, but I love it all. It all has meaning, it all has memories, except the turtles. I bought those at Hobby Lobby. But yeah, so that's what I did in the hall. I encourage y'all to do this kind of a thing with what you have. Just put out what you love, what you already have. And if you need just one vase or one little thing to make a difference, go somewhere and get it. But think about it thoughtfully. Don't just buy the first thing you see on the Target shelf. You know, really think it through. Will I be able to take this piece, like that vase I showed y'all, all over the house? And those bottles that I have from Waco. I knew when I bought them, I could use them forever because they're plain, they're white, and they don't scream farmhouse, they don't scream country, they don't scream beach, they don't, nothing. They're just perfect, you know what I mean? And I also have to say I love plain stuff, so that might not be your style. So if you want to get crazy stuff, all colorful, and do it. Use what you have and like what you like, and don't let any YouTuber, any home magazine, a friend even, talk you into something that you don't like. Just use what you have. I'll talk to you later, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, and share. Bye.